It's fun. Post it over at the other page here. There we go. Let's get some people tagged and get rolling. Kirshner, Daniels, Tickle, Harrigan, Mr. Blossom, Mr. Reed, Mr. Forward, Mr. Hurt, and Eric. I always hear his name last stream. Tells me all the time. All right. This is 17-15 Prizm basketball case break. I got Kirshner, Daniels with 8, Tickle with 2, Harrigan, Tickle, Lawson, Reed, Lawson, Ford, Reed, Ford, Kirshner, Reed with 2, Ford, Reed, Kirshner, Hurt, Deprin. Here's your list. Names. Dice 7. Lucky number 7. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? Let me use again. That's a new one. All right. Do it again. You guys saw the same thing I did. Names. Dice were a 7. Stay with it. Let's try this again here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Reed on top, Tickle on bottom. There's your code. That didn't fit. Teams. Again, the dice were a 7. Teams list. Teams. You don't need to roll dice break because they were 7. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bulls on top, Kings on bottom. There's your code. There's a lot of good teams in this. List. Reed with the Bulls, Daniels Rockets, Kirshner goes Jazz Nets, Reed with the Heat, Mavericks go to Joe Daniels. 8 spots paid off. Hurt gets the Sixers, Kushner gets the Thunder, Daniels gets the Hornets, the Pelicans, Dylan Ford with the Knicks, Reed with the Wizards, Daniels goes Nuggets, Clippers, Suns, Ford with the Spurs, Tickle with the Lakers, Lawson with the Pacers, Deprin with the Hawks, Harrigan with the Grizzlies, Ford with the Blazers, Reed with the Bucks, Daniels with the Magic, Reed with the T-Wolves, Lawson with the Warriors, Tickle with the Cavs, Ford with the Celtics, Lawson with the Pistons, Tickle with the Kings. Do we have any trades? Joe says, boom! Last time Joe was in this, he did the same thing, bought a bunch of spots. Had the Mavericks, and we pulled, what, that purple ice? Which just quad gem, true gem form. Which then he sold, and I did not win. I was pissed. Some for you, sir. Some for me. Let's go. Joe Daniels is being asked if he would trade the Nuggets. All right, let's do that. Wish you'd have done it the first time. Should have just done it the first time. Says not trading the Nuggets. Said sorry, Dylan. Not doing it. Wouldn't be Prizm. There's that. Trade for Memphis. That Harrigan, you got interested in trading Memphis at all? Daniels, I'll give you a Luka Silver and a Luka Green right now for Dallas. Don't even have to go through the break. Give you a Luka Silver and a Luka Green right now for Dallas. Look at me how crazy for. Can't do it. I know you're not going to do it. That's kind of cool. Now you're beating me. Man, what a turn of events this is. people requesting to join the room. Phone sounds like a drill. Candace Orwig is on now. Oh man, it's about to get nuts. I'm gonna pull. I'm calling some kind of color Luca. It's gonna be some color Luca. And orange would be really cool. The Mojo would be cool. That'd be real fun. Blue would be fun. Speaking of Luca, they're about to start right now. Luca versus Ayton tonight. Which is, I mean, probably the top two rookies, or two of the top rookies in the class. Big night. Speaking of Luca, the base.
Me too.
Oh, yeah, you got base over there too?
You were talking about.
I think what are I selling on eBay for? Like $12? Something like that. Base Luca Prizm did like $12, $15. It's crazy. This game's already full.
Yeah. Big boxes.
Yeah. Ooh, let's go get some Luca Magic. Let's go. Last pack. No trades that I see. Last call for trades. If anyone's going to make one, now is your time to do it. Otherwise, don't say I didn't warn you. There's your stack over there. There's your stacks over here. Let's get down. Good luck. Let's go. Little Prizm. Oh, like one of the hottest things out right now. Stoudemire, Amari on the Hyper for the Suns. Alonzo Trier, red for the Knicks. Paul George, Ruby Wave. John Wall, silver. Rondé Hollis Jefferson, Hyper. Steph Marbury, silver. CJ McCollum, Ruby Wave, Blazers. Zach Randolph for the Kings on the Hyper. Zebo. Tim Hardaway Jr., silver. DeRozan, whatever that insert is. Some purple ice coming. DJ Augustine, Magic. Ersan Ilyasova on the Ruby Wave. Luca Silva right off the rip. Boom! Boom! I'm interested if you're looking to move it right away. Just saying. Throw that out there. Nice. Luca Silver right away. Right away. Right below it is a Kyrie Thomas auto for the Pistons. Log like BGS. Otto Porter. Look like I would try it. So the thing with the silvers, they've got these little. Kind of show you. They get these little like dots up here, and it really messes with the surface. The surface and the centering on these have been really hard. It has it, but it's not super bad. I mean, to me, they're worth trying. I'm subbing all of them, so. Durant silver. DeAndre Bembry purple for Atlanta. Already pulling silvers. DeRozan, is that a no? Hyper? Nice. Colin Sexton auto for Cleveland. Send it. All right. Could just let me buy it or something. The Lucas do like anywhere between 300 and 340. Avery Bradley right now. Hyper. There's a Luka base. Nerlens Noel red. Pippen red. Ruby wave. Lonzo silver. And depending on what he does tonight, he'll probably either hold or go up. Luke Kennard blue for Detroit. Patty Mills ruby wave for the Spurs. I know that sounds corny that it can affect that fast, but it literally does. First box we show, we pull so. Michael Bridges, luck of the lottery hyper. Suns. Oh, is that going to be a Steph Curry auto? Sure as hell is. Steph Curry auto for Golden State. Yeah, Ron Lawson. That's sweet. Little Chef Steph. Okay, this case so far has been very good. It's nice. Marketing on the hyper for the Bulls. Red Kent Bazemore for the Hawks. Klay Thompson Ruby Wave. Kenta Bates Diop Silver for Minnesota. Harry Giles on the hyper. Jeremy Grant Silver. OKC. Jared Allen hyper. Bazemore silver for the Hawks. Alec Burks Ruby Wave. Paul Pierce blue for the Celtics. Eli Okobo Ruby Wave. Barkley silver for the Suns. Ish Smith purple Detroit. Michael Porter Jr. silver, nice. Denver. Chris Levert, Brooklyn Nets auto. Sensational Sigs auto. This case has been awesome so far. Austin Rivers hyper. George Mikan hyper for the Lakers. Lonzo Ball red, Lakers. DeJounte Murray, Ruby Wave, Spurs. Karl Malone silver. Utah. Svi, I saw the K. Dude. I was like, oh crap, were we close? I didn't know he ended in the C. Svi on the purple ice for the Lakers. Ben Simmons, Ruby Wave. Moving on. Box 3. Al Farik Aminu. Orange. Portland. Reggie Jackson Hyper for the Pistons. Dante Exum Silver for Utah. Gary Trent Jr. Blue for Portland. That's nice. Anthony Davis Ruby Wave. Luka Base. Pat Ewing Silver. Robert Williams III. Base auto for the Bostonians. Justin Jackson Hyper for Orlando. The different colored refractors, the different colors are different print runs. Bruce Brown Silver, Detroit. Jerry West Hyper for the Lakers. I'll see if the next one we pull, I'll do the numbering. I forget what they are. Rick Barry, 14 of 25. Mojo Auto for Houston. What a random card on the Mojo. Joe Daniels. Nice. Houston Rockets. Landry Shamet on the Hyper. He had a great game last night from what I recall. Sixers. Kenta Bates Diop red. That's to 299. 116 to 299 on the red for Minnesota. Kyle Korver Ruby Wave for Cleveland. Yusuf Nurkic silver for the Blazers. Remove these. I already know you want to grade your silver, Luka. Etwan Moore, silver. My man Freddie Van Fleet on the Hyper for the Raptors. Zaire Smith, Philly, silver. Stanley Johnson, Ruby Wave for the Pistons. Alec Burks, red, Utah. Darren Collison, Ruby Wave, Indiana. Pacers. It's a Embiid Hyper. Bogdanovich Hyper. Iguodala Blue Ice. Those are 3 of 99, so that's to 99. Blue Ice. Lopez Ruby Wave. Robin Lopez, that is for the Bulls. Jacob Evans, auto for the Warriors. Malik Monk Hyper for the Hornets. Ersan Ilyasova blue for the Bucks. Miles Turner Ruby Wave. Avery Bradley gold for the Clippers. 3 of 5. Let's get a Luka like that. Jokic Hyper Nuggets. Lou Williams silver for the Clippers. Eric Gordon Hyper for the Rockets. Jalen Brunson silver for the Mavericks. Jordan Clarkson Ruby Wave for Cleveland. Manu Ginobili red for the Spurs. Kyrie Thomas Ruby Wave for the Pistons. Rondé Hollis Jefferson silver for the Nets. Jeremy Lin hyper for the Nets. Luka base. Steven Adams hyper. OKC. DeAndre Jordan hyper for the Clippers. Dante Exum red for the Jazz. Terry Rozier Ruby Wave for the Celtics. Spencer Dinwiddie Brooklyn silver. Billy, I saw your message. I'm just not able to respond to you right now. But potentially, you can send me a picture of what you got, what you want for it. Maybe. Probably. Zaynan Musa, Sensational Sigs, Spurs. Do a recap of what, like the autos and stuff? I can certainly try. I'm not going to do all the color and everything. Andrew Wiggins, Ice, Blue Ice for Minnesota. Dylan Brooks, Ruby Wave, Grizzlies. Matthew Dellavedova, Silver for the Bucks. Donovan Mitchell, Hyper for the Utah Jazz. Jabari Parker, Silver for the Bucks. Zach LaVine, Silver for the Bulls. Blue, Tyreek Evans, Pacers. Blake Griffin, Ruby Wave, Clippers. Or I'm sorry, Pistons. Derek Favors, Silver for Utah. J.R. Smith, Auto for Cleveland. Stockton Hyper, and then John Stockton. Steve Nash red for the Suns. Landry Shamet Ruby Wave Philly. Corver silver for Philly. Luka Luck of the Lottery. Aaron Holiday Hyper for the Pacers. Troy Brown Jr. Rookie Sensational Signatures Auto for Washington. Evan Turner Hyper for Portland. OG Anunboy red for the Raptors. Augustine Ruby Wave for Orlando. Mecca Okafor silver for the Pelicans. And Spencer Dinwiddie orange, which is 12 of 49. So oranges to 49 for the Nets. What is up with my phone right now? Yeah, right. Drew Holiday Purple Ice for the Pelicans. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Ruby Wave for the Lakers. Luka base. Chandler Parsons silver for the Grizzlies. Buddy Hield Hyper for the Kings. Gordon Hayward silver for the Celtics. Mirotic Ruby Wave Pelicans. Al Horford Hyper for the Celtics. Last stack of the first half. Reggie Miller, red for the Pacers. Brandon Ingram, ruby wave for the Lakers. Devontae Graham, silver for the Hornets. Luka look at the lottery. Shabazz Napier, hyper for the Nets. Enes Kanter, silver for the Knicks. Reggie Miller, ruby wave for the Pacers. Iguodala, silver for Golden State. Tristan Thompson, hyper for Cleveland. De'Aaron Fox, red for the Kings. Taj Gibson, ruby wave for Minnesota. Channing Frye, silver for the Cavs. Oh, nice. Michael Porter Jr., purple for Denver. 31/75. Who's got Denver? Joe Daniels. That's nice. John Wall on the hyper. Bam Adebayo with the Heat on the hyper. Luka base. Dante DiVincenzo, silver for the Bucks. Kyrie Thomas for the Pistons on the rookie auto. Sub the Porter. I don't blame you. Jeff Green, hyper for the Wizards. Dragon Bender, blue ice for the Suns. Pascal Siakam, ruby wave for the Raptors. Pat Beverly, silver for the Clippers. Ooh, I like this card. Lonnie Walker, sensational signatures for the Spurs. Courtney Lee, hyper for the Knicks. Bam Adebayo, blue for the Heat. Can you come grab these cards?
Yep.
Marvin Williams, ruby wave for the Hornets. There's the first half. We got another half to go still. Come and grab these color too. Oh, thanks. Oh, that sucked. Don't do that again. Yeah. All right. Second half. Sorry about that. Let's go. Anthony Davis, silver for the Pelicans. Kent Bazemore, Zayn Musa. Bazemore is the hyper, or I'm sorry, the mojo, which is 9/25. That's going to Atlanta. The Musa is the hyper for the Spurs. I'm sorry, the Nets, not the Spurs. Robin Lopez, silver for the Bulls. Frank Mason, blue ice for the Kings. Justin Jackson, ruby wave for Orlando. Stanley Johnson, silver for the Pistons. Omari Spellman is going to be your auto. Atlanta. Zach Collins on the hyper for Portland. Hamidou Diallo, purple ice for the OKC Thunder. Jerry West, Ruby Wave for the Lakers. Rodions Kurix, silver for Brooklyn. Will Barton, hyper for the Nuggets, Denver. LeBron James, hyper. Nice. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, sensational Sigs auto for the Clippers. He's good. It's good. Let you know. Anybody got a Luka update? You done anything tonight so far? Goran Dragic, hyper for the Heat. Frank Mason, blue for the Kings. Reggie Jackson, Ruby Wave for the Pistons. Mo Bamba, red for Orlando. Nice. Bogdanovich, Ruby Wave for the Kings. Darren Collison, silver for the Pacers. George Hill, hyper, Cleveland. Yuta Watanabe, silver for the Nets. Fred VanVleet, Ruby Wave, Toronto. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, hyper for the Clippers. Joe Ingles, Mojo for the Jazz. Jabari Parker, hyper for the Bucks. Mojos are so cool. Tatum, silver for the Celtics. Marvin Bagley III, silver, luck of the lottery. Nice. Kings. Blake Griffin, purple ice for the Pistons. 7 for Luka. What quarter? So second quarter now? Kurix, Ruby Wave, Brooklyn. We have a big night tonight, I think. Rudy Gobert, silver for Utah. Devontae Graham, Hornets auto, rookie auto. Derek Favors, hyper for Utah. Color. Buddy Hield, blue for the Kings. Gorgie Dang, Ruby Wave for the T-Wolves. Kyrie Thomas, silver for the Pistons. Kyle Korver, hyper for Cleveland. Landry Shamet, rookie auto, Philly. Oh, first quarter. Nice. Let's get that 40 tonight. Okafor, hyper, Pelicans. Aldridge, blue for the Spurs. Watanabe, Ruby Wave for the Nets again. Jabari Parker, red for the Bucks. Seth Curry, Ruby Wave for Dallas. Gasol, silver for Memphis. Gordon Hayward, hyper for the Celtics. Jonathan Isaac, silver for the Magic. Sabonis for the Pacers, Ruby Wave. DeMontis. Or he drops 50, the world's going to go nuts. Chandler Parsons, hyper for the Grizzlies. Seth Curry silver. Paul Gasol orange for the Spurs. James Johnson hyper for the Heat. Domantas Sabonis Indiana silver. Justin Jackson blue for Orlando. That's nice. Who's got Orlando? Gorgie Dang silver. Timberwolves. Bruce Brown base auto for the Pistons. DJ Augustine hyper for Orlando. Jabari Parker ruby wave for the Bucks. Michael Bridges purple ice Phoenix. Nice. Hayward ruby wave Celtics. Marcus Smart silver for the Celtics. Mirotic hyper for the Pelicans. Tony Parker auto for the Spurs. Sensational signatures. That's kind of cool. Old Tony. Bogdanovich hyper for the Pacers. Harrison Barnes red for the Mavericks. Playing pretty well this year too. Okafor ruby wave for the Pelicans. Harden hyper. Blake Griffin hyper. Aaron Holiday red for the Pacers. Nice. Ruby wave Derek Favors for the Jazz. Silver Aaron Gordon. Abdul-Jabbar hyper. Chandler Parsons ruby wave for the Grizz. Lees. Michael Carter Williams for the hyper for the Hornets. Ian Clark blue ice Pelicans. Zach Collins ruby wave for the Blazers. Michael Carter Williams silver for the Hornets. Mike Conley hyper Grizzlies. Well, we need some nice shit here. Mike Conley silver for the Grizzlies. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander ruby wave for the Clippers. I'm telling you, he's good. Mike and red for the Lakers. Dragic ruby wave Heat. Gerald Green silver for the Rockets. Frank Kaminsky hyper for the Hornets. Frank the Tank, Luka base. What up? Frank Kaminsky silver for the Hornets. LeBron, that Savage insert. Ramla. Dirk Nowitzki hyper. Rudy Gobert purple ice for Utah. Aaron Holiday ruby wave for the Pacers. Ariza silver for the Rockets. Tobias Harris purple for the Clippers. He's really good. I'm impressed by how good Tobias Harris is. Damian Lillard hyper. Gerald Green hyper. Auto right here on the top. Pull that right up. Antetokounmpo, Costas. Mavericks rookie auto. Giannis's brother. He's Greek freakish. Larry Bird blue for the Celtics. Zainin Musa Ruby Wave for the Spurs. Nowitzki silver for Dallas. Oladipo hyper. Dinwiddie hyper for the Nets. And I saw the blue and I saw it say Mavericks in the bottom. I was like, oh shit. Dennis Smith Jr. blue, Dallas. Julius Irving Ruby Wave. Yeah, probably. I probably just said it wrong. Randolph silver for the Kings. Jalen Brunson hyper for the Mavericks. Otto Porter silver for the Wizards. Taurean Prince Ruby Wave for the Hawks. If I said it wrong, I'm sorry. Robert. Wilson Chandler silver for the Sixers. Lou Williams hyper for the Clippers. LaMarcus Aldridge silver for the Spurs. Yuta Watanabe red for the Nets. Kawhi Leonard Ruby Wave for the Spurs. Avery Bradley silver for the Clippers. DeAnthony Melton rookie auto for the Rockets. Dellavedova hyper Bucks. Kobe Bryant blue. That's kind of cool. Lakers. Harden Ruby Wave for the Rockets. Ian Clark silver for the Pelicans. Mitchell Robinson purple for the Kings. I'm sorry, the Knicks. Duh. Lonnie Walker base auto Spurs. Manu, the hyper for the Spurs. Michael Carter Williams, blue ice for the Hornets. Devin Booker, Ruby Wave for the Suns. Last box. Bobby Portis, red. Bulls. Dwayne Wade, Ruby Wave for the Heat. Garnett, silver for the Timberwolves. Milos Teodosic, hyper for the Clippers. Miles Bridges, silver for the Hornets. LeBron, under that Savage insert. Chamberlain, silver for the Lakers. Bradley Beal, Ruby Wave for the Washington Wizards. Rudy Gobert, blue ice for Utah. Gortat, Ruby Wave for Washington. Embiid, silver, Sixers. Ben Simmons, Mojo, 22 of 25. That's nice. Philly. And there's a Luka Sensational Sigs auto. Luka. Mavericks. I'm guessing I'm going to put that in the sub pile because it looks clean. Auto is real nice. I don't think I have that one. I'll just put it over in that pile because I'm pretty much sure that's what he's going to do. DeRozan on the hyper for the Raptors. Kuzma on the hyper for the Lakers. Kemba Walker hyper for the Hornets. Tariq Evans red for Memphis. Wesley Matthews ruby wave for Dallas. Kelly Oubre Jr. for Washington on the silver. Chimizi Mitu hyper for the Spurs. Last stack here. Jamal Murray, purple ice for the Nuggets. D'Angelo Russell, ruby wave for the Nets. Luka base. Willie Cauley-Stein, silver for the Kings. Langston Galloway, 12 of 25, Mojo auto for the Pistons. I don't know about Langston Galloway, but I know these cards in general sell really well. Detroit. Eric Bledsoe hyper. And there's the end of your case. I'll do a quick recap for you guys of the autos and stuff. The bigger cards. Langston Galloway, Pistons. Lonnie Walker, Spurs. D'Anthony Melton, Rockets. Antetokounmpo, Mavericks. Tony Parker, Spurs. Bruce Brown, Pistons. Shamet, 76ers. Graham, Hornets. Gilgeous Alexander, Clippers. Spellman, Atlanta. Lonnie Walker, Spurs. Kyrie Thomas, Pistons. Troy Brown, Wizards. J.R. Smith, Cleveland. Musa, Nets. Avery Bradley, gold for the Clippers. Jacob Evans for the Warriors. Rick Barry in the Mojo auto for the Rockets. Robert Williams for Boston. Chris Levert for the Nets. Steph Curry for the Warriors. Colin Sexton for the Cleveland Cavs. Kyrie Thomas for the Pistons. And then, of course, we had the Luka Sensational Sigs, the purple Michael Porter, and the Luka Silver. Very nice. All right, dudes, I'm going to log off. I got to check Revolution, which I'm pretty sure is full. I got to run the mini and do all that stuff, and then I got to make the list and get back on. So I'll be back here shortly. Thank you.